What's going on, everybody? Halvu here. After our first trip up to Acadia National Park, we learned some things and we did a little reorganizing in the element, and I just wanted to show you guys nothing serious, but for one, I moved the little trash can thing up to the passenger seat since I'm not often going to have a passenger here, and it just was getting in the way behind the driver's seat when I was, unnecessarily right there, just kind of where my head is when I'm sleeping, so it didn't really need to be there at all. I honestly don't use it that much, but it does come in handy sometimes. I redid all the window covers. It's just Reflectix from Home Depot, and then I just taped the edges for a little bit more rigidity. And before I had spray painted the other side, but the matte black spray paint I was using started to chip and was getting everywhere, all over the windows and all over the car. Just this material doesn't really lend itself well to being painted. So actually I just taped it all. These are just strips of black duct tape, the same tape I used for the edges. It ended up being like 2 fat rolls of tape, but I'm really happy with it. They're all solid now, and I recut them to fit all the windows, and they're really nice and perfect. As you can see here, these I just leave in all the time. It keeps the car cooler during the day, and it offers a little bit more privacy. And then even a little bit of light gets out right here, but it also serves as a little peephole, and at night it's really not that noticeable. I keep the dehumidifier bags down here while I'm driving. I have 2. They work wonders, but it's just kind of annoying. I mean, definitely don't leave anything hanging while you're driving. It's just super, super annoying. The fridge, I didn't even use it this trip. It just stays here for like a little bench and just optional in case I want to cook. I didn't even do any cooking actually, so still have to figure out what that's going to be like. Going down here, we have our water, the 2.5. Pretty much lasted me the whole trip with some to spare. Storage, more storage back here. These are the window coverings. They're really big and I don't want to fold them, so I just tucked them under there. And I discovered some use for this space right here. It's just kind of like my eating area. I can sit down there, crisscross applesauce, and I have tons of room, and I just use this as kind of like my dining table, right? It does have this little portion right here, so it would be nice if it was just a flat surface, but honestly I'm not complaining. I had all my meals right here during the trip, sitting down right there, and when I head out full time I'm gonna put a little cushion right here so I can meditate in the morning, just right down there. So it ended up working really nice. And as you can see here, I have a good amount of storage space left, and this storage container isn't even full, and the one back there is still pretty empty. Let's get in here so I can show you guys something. This is my Acadia National Park sticker. I'm super excited to go through all the national park collecting stickers, and I'm gonna just turn this kind of boring drawer into like my accomplishments wall, if you will. So Acadia National Park is a really quality sticker. It's a dishwasher safe and adheres to any surface, so I was really happy about that and really excited to go collect some more. This I also mentioned in a previous video, but this is an absolute game changer for me during the trip. I love that it just sticks on right there via a magnet. It's really helpful for me to keep an eye on the humidity level throughout the day while I'm driving, and just try to use the AC to kind of keep things where I want them and see when the humidity is getting too high. And also when I'm sleeping in the van, it's just nice to see the temperature creep up and the humidity creep up, so that was really cool. This is kind of improvised here. This is just one of those like tripods for the phone, the like flexible tripods, and I just wrapped it around here, and it holds the phone right here, so I can put it right here so I can just watch like a little mini big screen TV, if you will, while I'm laying in bed at the end of a long day of hiking. Up here is where I kept my toiletries, and here's where I kept my clothes, so I'm really excited to actually fill this up with clothes, and it'll really signify that I'm ready to hit the road and live full time as I head out west. So that was pretty cool. No real changes up here. I decided that this floor space, I will put a little towel or something there to keep my dirty hiking boots when I'm hiking, and then they can pretty much stay there for the duration of the trip because I'm just gonna be hiking. Right here I have a little water spray bottle that I use to mist my face in the mornings, and then some wipes after a hike if my hands are feeling dirty or I need to wipe anything down, so that was pretty useful there. Alright, back here, storage, unused water, yoga mats. This is the heat shield, paper towel storage. Paper towels are pretty much essential for me. And this is also pretty cool. It's just a checklist of the national parks listed in the order in which they were founded. So that's really cool. A little bit of extra information there. I still have to check off Acadia, and then we're going to move out west. There's a lot to see out here, really, honestly, but I really want to move out west, and this is going to be my happy place right here. And then, always my home base, my parents' house is always right here in Maryland. So, I mean, I have plenty of time to see these guys, once I head back every year or so. So that's it, guys. That's an updated tour of the Element. Thanks for tuning in.